All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good Thursday evening. We are a minute or so early, so I do apologize to anybody who might be offended by that. I really don't mind. Uh, we have Cathy from My Hobby Home here tonight with us, so I want to thank her for joining us again. We are working on we are working on Land That I Love. It's from Celebrate With Quilts by Lissa Alexander and Susan Ake. If you need more information about purchasing that book, if you would like to join along with this, quilts along, the link is in the description below the book, below the video. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Hi,
It is a
Dawn.
Thursday. So welcome in, Jess, Chloe, Dawn, and William. Thank you guys for being here. We greatly do appreciate that. um, so, Cathy, tonight I am working on the Susanna block from page 80 and 81. Which one are you doing?
I am doing the hatchet block from 38 and 39. I'm
Oh,
going to say
wow.
yours, the 80, 81.
Yeah,
Okay.
that hatchet block is detailed. So you
It
got a
is.
you got a
It's
big
pretty
block
pretty.
tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome in,
Yeah.
Charlotte. Long time no see. Glad you are here.
Hi,
Glad you have made
Charlotte.
it.
Hey,
So
Chloe, Jess. I'm sitting here looking at all the people that commented so far.
we are working through it. We are working through it. Um,
Yeah.
I apologize, you guys, in advance. I have been in bed most of the day, so if I do say, something that sounds really funky or not like my normal, that is why. It's because I've actually slept some extra, um, but I need it, so
You're
it's a
just
two for
pulling to
one.
me. You're just
Yeah.
pulling to me from last week.
Yeah.
Last week, I was struggling last week. My goodness, it was a struggle.
Yep, it is definitely my turn. Definitely my turn. Um, so I will put in there, you guys. I do want some feedback from you. If you guys do not mind, I'm going to put a couple of links in the chat. One is for the retreat that is this weekend. It is going to open up Saturday morning. When I send out the email Friday night, you guys will have the information as to what time Saturday morning in all of the U.S. time zones that it starts. So you don't have to calculate what mountain time is to you. So that is link one that I just put in there. And the second link I am putting in there is a link to a pattern. It brings you to the designer's homepage. And there's a pattern called Warm Wishes. We are being given the opportunity, if we would like, to do a sew along with Warm Wishes. You guys would have to purchase um, the pattern on your own, most likely. There's a local shop that has that pattern available, and she is wanting to do kits. So I just kind of want to know if you guys are interested in doing that. There is a panel. Welcome in, Wendy. Glad you are here. There is a panel in the center of the quilt, and it does employ regular piecing as well as fusible applique. In both techniques are included in the quilt, and I believe it was 48 by 56 is the size of the quilt. You guys feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but it is called Warm Wishes, and as of earlier today when I was pulling it up, it is the first pattern um, on the site that I put the link in for. So if you guys want to check that out, see if it's 58 by 76. I apologize. It's 58 by 76. Um, and I just want to get you guys' feedback. So let me know if that's something that you are interested in doing. We would be looking at a start date of probably July, and make it probably about a 4-month process to put together a Christmas quilt. Welcome in, Rayanne. Glad you're here.
Hi, Ryan.
Yeah, Cathy didn't even know about the special project, guys. You
No, I
guys are
did
getting a
not.
leg up. You guys are getting a leg up on Cathy. You guys are getting to look at it before she is. Um,
I'm having to do a spin in my chair here to get my iron.
oh no.
I had it going behind my chair to my board over here, and I need it
Oh,
over here on my table.
yes, yes, you do. I have to reroute mine all the time. Every time I come in here. Welcome in, Deborah. Glad you are here. Thank
Hi,
you for
Deborah.
joining the chat tonight.
Yeah, if
So,
I'm not recording and not on a live, it's over here. Well, sometimes when I am recording, it's over on this side.
oh,
But when I'm
okay.
on a live, it needs to be on this side.
So, yes, everybody's just saying hi to everybody. How is everyone doing tonight? How is everyone else doing tonight? We know I've been in bed all day. So, how is everyone else doing? Wendy is saying, I hope Kathy's feeling better.
Yes.
And
I
then,
am feeling a lot better. I was just telling Tammy before we went live that last night, guys, was the first night I got to sleep in my bed. I haven't been able to sleep in my bed because every time I lay down, everything would spin.
I'm
And it
so
didn't
glad.
last night. So I'm so excited about that.
I am so glad you could too. Welcome in, it's Kennedy. Welcome, glad you're here. She says hello, Alabama and everyone. Ray Ann says, hope yesterday wasn't the cause. No, it's not. It's not. It's just my body. It's my body saying that it doesn't like me and it's revolting. Cynthia says she's been in bed all day too. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I promise I didn't pass it on. All right, Chloe says that she likes the Warm Wishes pattern. She would have thought the pattern was about 12 days of Christmas based on the name. I would make it. Okay, perfect. And I will touch base probably in about a month or so with the lady that is would be doing the kits for us and see what the pricing would be in case you guys wanted to order the kits because I don't know anything about the fabric world other than it's pretty and it's I want to go touch it all. Uh, so I let the people who sell it give me a little bit more feedback about what they have in stock and all of that. And I don't know how many kits she's going to be able to put together and like all of that stuff, guys. I have no idea. Um, oh, um, I was on the live last night with William and Jess and Shalom, and I brought up the fact that I also got to sit home with a machine. So I have a machine that is sitting out in my car still. So we may be seeing a new machine in my room, guys.
Hi,
Just saying.
Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with getting a new machine, even if it's just new to you. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, we're gonna see what condition it's in. It still
Yeah.
is it still is in the garage and in the car, so it has not even been brought upstairs yet. So I don't know what condition we're looking at.
Yeah, I'm still looking for a inexpensive serger.
Okay.
I keep trying to check our Goodwill because I need to know if I want this machine or not. So I don't want to spend a lot on one until I find out if I want it or not.
Oh, that's fair. I always recommend people test out machines and see what they think. My thought is if I don't absolutely love this machine, as long as I can get it running, um, then there's somebody else who might love it, because it's the only one that they have access to. So my thought in getting the machine running is if I'm not in love with it and want to use it all the time, I will make sure that it goes to someone who will. So, and it's a Bernina. It's a vintage Bernina. Oh,
Ooh.
it might be on my end too. Thank you, Wendy. She was asking if Kathy's volume is low or is it on her end. I think it was on mine. I just bumped her volume up, so we will
Can you hear me
see.
now? Can you hear me now?
Guys, let me know if that helped. Because
Is
Chloe
that
says
better?
it. I think it is. At least on my sound meters, it looks like when you talk that the sound meter is picking you up better.
I feel like the T-Mobile guy. Can you hear me now?
Oh
Can you
no,
hear me now?
that originally was Verizon.
Oh,
Chloe,
Verizon? I can't
yep,
remember. Oh, it's
yep,
better. Okay,
yep.
good.
Chloe says it's better. Sorry, guys. Hey, at least I figured out the echo problem. I figured out the steps I have to do to resolve the echo problem, and it is 5 extra steps before the live.
Oh
I
my
can't.
goodness.
I cannot wait until the live starts to fix it. I have to fix it in advance. But I figured out what it was. Wendy says it's better as well. Awesome. Yay. Welcome in, Sandy. She says, hi, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. It's my Friday.
Oh, that's
I'm
right. It
sorry,
is your
y'all. I know I
Friday.
can't sing.
Welcome in, Linda. Oh, I can't sing either. You are in good
I'm just
company.
happy it is my Friday. For right now, you know what I was telling you before we came on. I
Mm-hmm.
may have to work Saturday night, so that'll be my Monday.
Yeah, which is not cool. Which is not cool.
Hi, Linda.
Um,
Hi, Sandy.
Glad you
Wait,
guys are here. Thank
Irish
you.
Stale Lady, your name is Linda, right?
That's Linda, yeah.
Okay, because I keep thinking her name is Linda, but I
Yep.
go, I don't want to say her name because I'm scared I'll be messing it up.
Well, if you messed it up, it would be my fault. Welcome in, Laura. She says hi, Tammy, Cathy, and everyone.
How are you doing, Laura?
Oh, Cindy, welcome in. She says Cathy is very chipper tonight. She seems to be feeling a lot better, guys. She
I
got to sleep
feel
in her
so
bed.
much better, guys. I got to sleep in my bed last night.
It's amazing what good sleep will do, isn't it?
Yes.
Even if it's because your body is telling you you have no choice.
Yeah.
Oh, I might actually get some quilting done today. I don't know. Now that I'm awake and caffeinated. I yeah. I'm just now getting caffeinated. I was supposed to be somewhere at 10 o'clock this morning, and I realized it at 10:30 where I was supposed to be because I didn't write it down. And so obviously I
Uh-oh.
was not where I was supposed to be at 10 o'clock this morning. And had to call, apologize that, hey, I completely forgot and I'm not feeling good. So I won't be there. And so I get to go next week and see what we have going. Cynthia says the quilt has 2 different borders. Will we get to pick one or of the two? Is it reversible? I do not know, but I will pose that to the lady selling the kits and see what she says. Because yeah, it does have 2 different border options. I think that's based off of which fabrics you choose. The panel inside, I know she does have those. That's a 1 yard panel from Northcott's 12 Days of Christmas fabric collection. But I don't know the rest of the fabrics as to whether or not she has those exact fabrics or it's a stand-in, if that makes sense. Like if she's got a substitute fabric she's going to use. Um, so, I mean, you could always substitute the borders out too, if the borders that come are not what you were expecting to. I know that would add expense to it, so I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask her for more clarification. I normally do not take on applique projects, as most of you know. So me being willing to take on an applique project says a lot.
Yeah, I've got 2 embroidery projects. You know, of course, they are applique projects
Mm-hmm.
because they're machine embroidery, and I've
So,
got 2 of them right now. I still have to finish my love pillow from the subscription box that I get.
uh-huh.
Yes, I've got to do that.
Cynthia, she says, okay, yes, tell me again, when do you need to know our decision? So there's not a definite date yet, but I wanted to gauge whether or not a lot of people would be interested in doing it. if it were offered and the price matches your budget, like if that's something that you would consider doing. Because, that way I can tell her, yes, I think I will go ahead and take it on, or no, I won't. So it's more just, giving me kind of a heads up as to if you think that that would be something you'd be interested in doing and worth doing. And we do it as a 4-month project.
Chloe,
Mm.
I'm still waiting on mine too.
Oh, y'all are waiting
Chloe
for your
is still,
cotton cuts? Oh,
yes.
goodness.
Well, I don't know. Chloe, did you prepay on yours? See, I prepaid, yeah, because I think they said all of the ones that are doing the month to month, they've all got their first clue. Um, I did the rose finch, and I still haven't gotten mine yet
And you did the
either. But
prepay for the whole?
yeah, they have a link that you can go to, and it shows you what process your colorway is in. And
Oh.
mine still in the cutting phase.
When is that one supposed to start?
It started February the 7th.
Oh no, I didn't know that everything was running behind. Chloe prepaid for the kit too. So,
Yeah, I prepaid too, so we're just running a little bit behind, I guess.
okay. Well, that's rough, guys. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I'll be thinking about y'all while y'all wait for your kits. I don't have it either, but I didn't buy it. So,
I guess I'm fine waiting on it because I still have the tree of life back here that I have got to put the borders on. I mean, I just
oh,
really got to get that done. I got to
yeah.
get it done because I've got to get it to the long arm to get it
Uh,
done, quilted.
yeah, Chloe says she checked in and hers is in the cutting phase. Welcome in, Janny. Glad to see you. Long time
Hey,
no see. She says, finally caught the live evening. Cathy slash Tammy and unknown quilty friends. I love it. Glad you're
Jackie.
here.
Well, we're
Uh,
happy to have you, Jenny. Today is Joyce's birthday.
oh, yes. Happy birthday, Joyce. Whenever you see
Is she
this,
in here? She
she is not.
she said she was going to try to catch the live, but she had, I think she was carrying her sister to the doctor today.
Oh, gotcha.
She had a couple appointments to make,
Let's see.
and she
I
was
don't.
going to try to make it.
Yeah, her name is not coming up in here, so yeah, she has not signed into the chat yet. Cynthia says, I see several on the website that I want someone to make for me. Any volunteers? Well, the one thing about a kit like that, Cynthia, is I would be selling off mine probably when I get it done. So I don't need another Christmas quilt right now. Um, and I have other Christmas quilts I want to do. So that one would definitely be a sell off. Welcome in, Bobby Joe. She says hello to me and Cathy. Glad you are here.
Hey, Bobby
Um,
Joe.
and so I would sell that off once it's done. And you could decide whether or not you wanted me to quilt it for you or not quilt it for you before I send it off. Because if I quilt it, I'm going to choose my own backing. So you're at my mercy on the choosing of the backing, unless you unless we chat offline. Yes, that's what she's talking about. Um, so she doesn't have all the other ones that I saw. That was the only one that she was pointing out she was trying to kit up. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the other thing is. Oh, Cynthia clarified. She says she's not asking to buy it. Note, quote, volunteer. Fair enough. Fair enough. I take the hint. I know where I'm not wanted. Just kidding.
Cynthia, that would probably be me because I tend to make quilts and then I either don't have time to quilt them or finish them, um, or I just don't want to. and I
Oh,
send them to
so
people.
oh, so you'd make it and volunteer to give it to her. Okay.
Well, I don't know if I can. Girl, I got so much I already got to do.
I was just giving you a hard
That's
time.
why I'm seriously in the thought right now of my subscription boxes that I get, minus
Yeah.
the cotton picks, of course. Just canceling them all because I just can't keep up with it.
Well, my problem is right now, if you see, you haven't been on a live with me since I've done this. In this back corner, that is my stack of quilts
Oh,
to be quilted,
oh
complete with
wow.
their complete with batting. And that is not counting the four that are above the computer, like that I keep looking up at.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Welcome in, Sean. Glad you're here.
Hi, Sean.
Cynthia says sorry to me. Kathy is my new
Yes.
BFF.
I wanted to come on so bad with y'all Tuesday night, but guys, I had to get sleep.
You're
Because
fine.
I had to go to work at midnight, and oh my
Yes.
goodness, I was kicking myself. I was like, should I set the alarm and get up and go watch them? But then I was like, that's not a really bright idea because that's going to make for a very hard day. So I didn't.
So I'm gonna show what I'm doing on this real quick. So, um, so in case you guys were looking at the book or you have the book, the Susanna block is a partial seam block. So what I've got here is I've got one of the side strips that you have to attach. So I started sewing here at this top and I stopped about an inch from attaching it at the bottom. So like this whole like bottom section is not attached to the block. So what I will do is I'll attach the next side. That will be a full seam. The next side will be a full seam. This side will be a full seam. And then I can come back and finish this seam with the extra fabric that'll be here from the piece. So in case you guys have never seen a partially seamed block or partial seam, that is how that is done. Um, let's
Yeah,
see,
I've never done one of those, so I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing it before me because I would have been so confused.
um, Kathy, Chloe says that sounds like it was a tough choice for you.
Oh, it
Nah.
was Chloe. Y'all just don't know. I I miss very few. Now, like Sean, come on, guy. I miss your lives because I'll be talking up in there if I don't miss them. But I do watch them on replay. But it's very hard for me to miss lives
Oh,
if it's a normal waking hour for me. Saturdays is very hard for me because that's normally my sleep late day.
oh yeah. Welcome in, Rita. Glad you're here.
Hi, Rita.
Have you checked out Rita's channel yet?
I have.
Awesome. Oh, you guys, by the way, if you're a content creator, you can do exclamation selfie in my chat. Just a simple reminder. You guys can go click or do exclamation selfie, and Nightbot will drop your channel link. Cynthia says, I would not have thought to build the quilt like that. Like this, the one on the angle. That's how the designers did it. We're just following we're following the leader. I don't get to take credit for any of it. I'm so bummed. And I actually did turn mine sideways. So what would normally be up near the camera when you're normally looking at a flag is now at the top. So I can build down as we're going. Um
Yeah. And
oh
I
the
was
one
kind of lazy.
oh the one in my hand, the partial seam, yes. There's a lot of partial seamed block patterns out there. Um And they're lots of fun. I mean, it's not hard because now I've got this, second side on here and it's just a full seam. So now my next one, when I put it on here, is just going to be a full seam. So, there's nothing, the only thing, waiting is this one little section down here. Let's see. Rita says she dislikes ironing fat quarters, and Chloe is offering to iron them for her. Do you take tax on that, Chloe? I would offer to take tax. Sean's mom enjoyed ironing too. And then yes, start small. Start small on blocks like this. Like, don't sign up for an entire quilt until you've tried it once and see how you like it. Because not every technique is for everybody. My ears are ringing, guys. Oh no! Sean's iron died last night. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I'm
Sean,
sorry.
you aren't having any good luck, are you? Your sewing machine and now your iron?
Well, Chloe, anytime you want to come out to Wyoming, I've got stuff for you to do. Gladys is saying hello, everyone. Welcome in, Gladys. Glad you're here.
Hi, Gladys.
Yes. So Rita's husband went fabric shopping last night for her. Brought home beautiful fat quarter bundles, but so much ironing. Okay. So the only ironing that I do to fat quarters before I put them away is ironing them to get the major wrinkles out. I don't do the rest of the pressing until I'm pulling it out to use it. But if you're ready to go ahead and use it, that's a different thing. Rita says she has a backup iron and a backup iron for the backup. Oh. Yes.
Yeah, I have like 3 irons right now myself because I have this Lissa and I didn't know how good it was. Of course, everybody raves about the one they use normally. But I'm one of these that I got to try it out first to see how I like it because what somebody else may love, I just may not like at all.
Oh yeah.
But I got that little bitty mini steamer iron or whatever it's called. That I've used before I got this one. It'll work. But then I have like a regular big iron that I use garment sewing.
Oh, gotcha. Welcome in, Andrea. Glad you're here.
Hi, Andrea.
Sean is using the steam press until the snow melts. Let's see. Rita says, oh, she's just getting the majority of the creases out. Sean's iron was only 7 months old, and he filed a warranty claim. Perfect. Good deal. Danny says she purchased an Lissa back in 2022, and she's had it replaced 3 times since then. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Now I will say I have had to have a warranty replacement once. But all my others have lasted really, really well. I've only had it happen once where I needed a warranty replacement. And the one that just died on me is working still. Like, it's still working. It's just that button was sticking. And I don't have time to fight and argue with my iron about it. So, so I have one backup, and then I have my travel one. And both of my backup and my travel are also Lissa now. So, and I could have used my husband's iron. Let's see. Cynthia says that her mom had a major stroke in 2014. She had to learn everything again, talk, walk, read, etc. She was a great seamstress, always making something until her stroke. Yes. So the grandmother of mine that taught me to sew, she has had some health issues, and she could probably sit down and sew what she wants to sew or mend what she wants to mend, but she is not able to independently do it anymore. So I understand that too. Oh, but she can remember to make pillowcases and patchwork quilt tops. That's sweet. Sean is getting a backup iron now.
Never hurts to have one.
No, no, it does not. So my block is done. So I'm gonna sit here and chat.
Okay. Mine is not.
That's okay. That is
I
okay.
still I still actually have a piece of fabric that I've not touched. So,
Well, I'm going to.
yeah.
I've got a kit that I'm going to be working on this weekend as well. Am I up to 9 blocks yet? I think so. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Well, yeah, this is block 9, I think. This completes the next row. So the row that gets the last of the blue into the quilt, that's the row we're on right now. And
Okay.
that and this is finishing that row. So I actually could start working on putting my row together. I might do that. I don't know. Jenny says she started with the blue, then the pink, and now she's with the yellow one. Warranty runs out in April. Kind of hoping it dies so I can try the purple. Oh my gosh. Uh, Chloe has an Elisa, but she likes Rowenta. I don't blame you. Um, my one thing is that when I went looking for a new iron, I was looking for something that would get hot enough and would put out enough steam and was also easy on my body. I had just come from using my grandmother's. It's not a Laura Star, but it's kind of along the lines of a Laura Star. Like it's got its own steam tank that comes with the iron. Like the iron is wired and it's everything's all attached and like it's a whole deal. Like it's a whole big deal. I don't know what it is, what brand it is, but it's along those kinds of lines. Um, and So Elisa was the first one that I tried that was heavy enough and did the pressing that I needed well enough. So it's where I got started. Sean says he's on the fence about an Elisa Mini or another Steam Fast. The previous one was a Champ.
This
Um,
is the Aliso
the
M3
Mini.
Pro, I think.
Does it have the light on
Yeah.
the front? Yeah. If it's got the light, then it's the Pro. Yep. It's the M3 Pro. Um, Andrea says she's going to grab her project box and cut a few more blocks. She has a whole bunch of projects going on and did not want to fall behind on this one. That's why she worked ahead. Oh, no worries. No worries. Janie says Rowenta is good too. That's her backup, but the Elisa got jealous and tipped over when I was using it and melted the steam button. So now I can't use the steam on it, but I still love it. Ouch. That's
Hey, Pam.
crazy. Hi, Pam. Glad you're here. Glad you made it. So when is the move date, or do we know? That's the next pending question. Do we know the move date? Cynthia says that she had to fix bobbin issues, thread the needle, fix any of her mistakes. If she messed up, her brain couldn't process how to fix it. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, welcome in, Mary. She says, Eliso,
Hi,
I have
Mary.
4, 3 minis, and 1 regular size. Oh my gosh. Um, let's see. Rita had the same problem that others have had. So the Elisos that lift up when you're not using it went through 3. They lasted maybe a month and said, nope, not doing it no more. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If you have that kind of that kind of issue with them, I get it. I do have an Eliso Mini. That's my travel one. Um, let's see. Agreed, Wendy. She says she has a cordless Panasonic, which she loves. She also has the small Eliso, which she hasn't tried. I think there are good and bad in all brands. Yeah, there absolutely are. Um,
Yeah.
right, Cynthia. She said she's tagging Sean. She says, "I didn't catch you that you were here tonight. Glad it works out that you can play with us." um, Laura finally had to replace her Rowenta. It was 33 years old. She also has a large and small Oliso. I don't think I would. I'm not old enough to know if my iron is 33 years old yet. Like I'm not. I'm not there yet. All right. Pam's last work day is March 3rd. Hasn't figured out housing in Washington yet, so no move date. Stress is about 10,000%. I understand. Are you going to kick back with us and relax this weekend? Sandy says she received the Lissa Mini for Christmas. It's pretty good, but she's not wowed by it. I haven't used the steam yet. She uses her Rowento for larger ironing tasks, and Sean says he pops in when he can. Rita's gonna get a simple steamer. Her dad used it in the upholstery shop, and she loved it. Andrea's. That is exactly what we call it too. It is Wally World. It is not Walmart. It is Wally World. I am from
We call it
South.
the Mart. We call it the Mart. The Mart
Oh,
Mart.
we don't even call it.
Sometimes.
Oh, do you call the things with four wheels that you push around and load your items into? What do you call it?
A cart.
I call it a buggy.
I know a lot of people call them buggies. It's just according to what the day is. I mean, I normally call it a shopping cart.
I do call it a
Or a
cart
cart.
sometimes here, but I don't. I haven't called. I don't know. I usually think buggy in my head, but maybe I correct myself.
Yeah.
I understand, Pam. She says she's going to be at the retreat, probably packing, so I doubt she'll be kicking back and relaxing. Well, maybe you'll get 5 minutes of relaxation. Sean says that they're shopping trolley. No, they're not called that. Not here in the U.S. Welcome in, Josh.
Well, when
I can say the name.
say
Zaza. Thank you.
when, when I say when I think of a buggy, I think of like a horse and buggy, not
Oh.
not a shopping cart.
Zaza's with Sean. She says it's a trolley. Welcome in, Candace. She says she's from Georgia. Most of them say buggy. Yep. Go-kart is what Rita calls them. Welcome in, Ollie. He says hi, Tammy and Cathy.
Hi, Ollie.
Let's see. Think about it. You get a cart where the wheels are messed up and then end up saying go-kart. That's why she calls them a go-kart. I love it. Ollie thinks the same as you, a horse and a buggy. And Sean says, I figured that Zaza would be on his side.
Hi, Candace.
Oh, you guys are funny. You guys are so funny. Ollie calls it a shopping cart as well. Zaza says, Sean, we need to stick together. I love it. And jeans are always blue jeans and tennis shoes, not sneakers. Okay, jeans are jeans. I don't call them blue jeans, but I call
Yeah,
them
they're just
jeans.
jeans.
And I don't call them tennis shoes because I don't play tennis. Do I call them sneakers though? I don't know what I call them. Sean says the queen called it a trolley, so it's correct. Oh.
I just call them shoes.
Yeah.
I don't differentiate.
I don't
I
think I
mean,
call them
shoes or boots.
sneakers. I have boots, I have Crocs, and then I guess I do call them tennis shoes. Huh. Oh, Zaza's got a good one. She says they are trainers. They are trainers, but I don't call them that. And Cynthia says that the last couple of years of her mom's life, she would have a lot of places where her squares were not lined up properly. So when her mom was sleeping, she would fix the holes. And that's so sweet. That was very, very sweet of you, Cynthia. I would love for someone to come back and fix the holes in my work while I'm not paying attention and make me feel better. Ollie says that he has running shoes, but I don't run. Maybe,
Well,
well,
a running shoe is an actual type of shoe too. They have a
yeah,
flared back.
they do. They do. Welcome in, Donna. She says that her son calls them go faster. He was a Marine. I will bring that to the husband and see what he says to me tonight. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. Oh, you know what? I so want to open that other kit now that I see that there's different fabrics in the kits.
Well,
I'm
go
going.
ahead, because I'm nowhere near done. I'm nowhere near done. Feel
All right.
free.
Let's see. Janie says depending which language she's using. In English, they're sneakers. In Spanish, they're tennis. Um, Andrea says trainers are what we use for babies between diapers and big kid undies. Oh, I love that explanation, Andrea. Sorry about the crinkling of the packaging. So I have a kit of what I'm going to be putting in October's Sew and Tell giveaway quilt. So this is October. This is not April. April is already done. It just needs to be quilted. It is actually, April's is the one that's on the top of the pile. So this is Happy Chance fabric by Laura Heine. It's got the word Happy Chance, and then it's got all these different colored ball sections or circles with fabric and colors in it. Or with colors in it. It's fabric. It's fabric. So I was gonna say, it's Andrea, they are pull-ups, and Ollie says, Andrea, stay away from my runners. Andrea, oh my gosh. She says, runners are what we get in our stockings. Yes, they are. I haven't worn stockings in I don't know how long, though. Rita says, to be honest, I hate wearing shoes and do not wear in house, so I own one pair of sandals with only one strap on it, then the steel-toed boots for when we had our fireworks business. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. She was finishing up the 2 quilts she needed to make to all the grandkids, so finishing those up is Cynthia's big challenge. She's thinking she'll work on it when she's here. Absolutely. Candace says we were living in Pennsylvania when my son was young. The school told the kids to wear sneakers the next day for some activity. And he meets me at the door and tells me that, then asks, do I have sneakers? Oh, she gave me 2 of the same. I don't know if that was intentional or not. We will see. It's fine. I will make it work. So all of these are the same as that black fabric. They've got the circles with the colors and numbers in them. So that's that one. Let's see. Pam says, Zaza, they are pull-ups now, but when we had babies, they did call them training pants. Ollie says, stocking, what does Christmas have to do with this? You have thankfully never had to wear hosiery. And it is a whole market. It is a whole market, and clear nail polish is absolutely your friend if hairspray does not work. Uh, let's see. Danny says, Cynthia, that's awesome. I'm sure you'll be reminded of your mom in every stitch. I agree with you on that. That would definitely be a very hard project to sew through, but yes, very therapeutic at the same time. All right, and let's see. We've got some green, pink, and orange flowers. Also from that same line, I'm thinking. Let's see, Pam, that's what we call underwear, but that's what they call trousers. Americanisms are so confusing. Oh, yes, we don't typically call them trousers. Now, if you say trousers, we know what you're talking about, but we don't call them trousers. Pam remembers the cloth diapers and hand rinsing. She's so glad that part of life is over. I do not blame you. I do not blame you. So these are almost like Tula Pink and how bright they are. All 3 of these are these same kind of prints. So we've got the green with the blue flowers, a teal with pink, orange, and red flowers, and then a purple with mostly red and pink. So these are going in there. Welcome in, Mona. Glad you were here.
Hi, Mona.
Sean says they called them diaper nappies. Yep. Rita says she just calls them Wranglers. The diapers or the jeans? Oh, that's what it is. That's what is a jumper. No. Oh, Andrea calls them britches. Oh my goodness, guys. All these fun words. All these fun words. I haven't heard some of them in a while. I've not heard some of them in a while. I think these are all from this same line. I mean, I'd have to guess that they are. I'm 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 paging through fabric while I wait. While I chat. I remember my maternal grandpa calling pants overalls. Yeah, I can understand them calling them. I can understand calling them that, but if they were pants, they were pants. We had overalls that were separate. I think that's why we didn't call them overalls. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. And all the old men had suspenders. All the old men had suspenders. You didn't wear the older men did not wear belts. They wore suspenders. Yep, this is part of that happy chance line.
Yeah,
That's
all
all
the
part
older
of it.
men here wear overalls.
I I don't blame them. Their overalls are comfortable. Uh, let's see. Zaza says Cynthia, just make them durable so they can stand up to being used. It would be awful if the seams came apart. Right? Absolutely. Um, Andrea. Oh my gosh, lady. She says I'm an old lady. Lol. I call a lot of things differently than you youngsters do. Oh gosh. Oh, this is very cool. This fabric right here, these two that are in this pack, um, they have, it looks like newsprint, but it's these colors, these pink and this blue colors. Um, or they're bibbies. The overalls are bibbies. I love the banter in this group. I need some laughter, so thank you, everyone. You are so welcome, Pam. I'm glad everybody is here tonight. That is fantastic.
You're
Uh,
welcome, Pam.
Overalls are dungarees here, and suspenders are braces. Ladies wear suspenders with stockings. Um, yeah, I never did that as a kid. It was always, thankfully I was, when I was growing up, when I had to wear hosiery, it was, full body hosiery,
Thank goodness, huh?
or not full body, but like up to your waist or whatever. We didn't have to do the suspenders.
They were pantyhose, not stockings.
Yeah, yeah, they were pantyhose. Old men in Australia wore knee-high socks, which Sean doesn't know why.
They do that here too.
Some of them do. Some of them do. Um,
Most of them wear knee-high socks if they wear boots that can
yeah,
rub their calves.
that would make sense. Um, Rita says that she told her husband she's going to need to make some suspenders to keep her pants up. That's so funny. Oh, Chloe says, Cynthia, I would do what your heart tells you to about the mistakes. Dungarees are the work pants we wore in the U.S. Navy, says Pam. Yes, yes, they were. Yes, they were. Sean, I crack up at my husband. He wears knee-high socks with his shorts in the summer, says Andrea. Oh my gosh. And Zaza says they do that here too. Yeah. That's crazy, you guys. I am glad I'm not a middle-aged or older man. No offense, Sean. No offense, William. I'm just glad I'm not a guy and my wardrobe is coming into question. My wardrobe is coming into question ways I'm accustomed to, not the way your wardrobe is coming into question. Oh gosh, 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 gosh. Let's see. Knee-high socks to prevent the maybe the dried growth, the plants and such from scraping your legs. Is that what you're saying, Ollie? Please tell me that that's what I'm reading, if I'm reading that right. Oh, you guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. Rayanne says that her husband would always sing. That's where his money goes to buy your pantyhose. Oh, the dungarees started shrinking and getting short. Says Rita. Overalls are what you wear over your clothes to keep them clean, like a mechanic. See, okay. So as an adult, I wore overalls back before I moved up here. Anytime I worked at so I did read Ollie's question, or Ollie's statement right. I wore overalls anytime I went to the shelter to work with the animals. Not that, if there was fleas or whatever on the animals, that I wouldn't still have to, completely strip and shower and all of that. Like, it didn't fix that, but it definitely helped with like all the contamination from, just all these different animals that were in all different states of condition. And it allowed me to be a little bit more comfortable hanging on to an animal or petting them or loving on them, because I knew that worst case scenario, if those overalls needed to go in the trash, they could. So, but I wore overalls for that. That was fun work. It was fun work. It was very demanding, but it was fun. Um, Zaja says, Sean, that's a very colonial thing, wearing knee-high socks and shorts. And Rita left the service back in the 80s and still remembers a song about dungarees in the Navy. Oh my gosh, guys. Y'all are so funny. No. No, I'm not wearing dungarees. So my attire is 9 times out of 10 I am wearing jeans and a t-shirt. Or I'll put a sweatshirt on over, or I'll wear a tank top. And keep swapping around. Mona says she used to wear overall jumpers. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I wanted some of those mechanic ones, but it was too hot to wear there. Too hot to wear in Alabama. Let's see. Andrea says that she wore bibbies to milk the cows, gather the eggs, work in the garden, and such. When she worked in the house, she wore an apron to cover her clothes, so if company stopped by, my dress would be clean. Yeah, no. If company stops by, they're going to see just how much just whatever I've gotten into. There's no keeping it clean. Uh, um, the fun one is I do actually wear an apron in the kitchen when I'm baking. That's the only time I wear an apron. Oh my gosh. Rita's putting in some of this song stuff in the chat. And Laura is thanking Rita and Pam for their service. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, ladies, for your service. That's fantastic. Judy says, oops, late. You're fine. You're fine. We're still live.
Yeah,
You're
we're
not
here.
you're not after the live. You're not that late. You're good.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
still sewing. I'm still
yeah.
sewing.
I chose the easy block for once. Cynthia wears her
And I
pajamas
went for
most
pretty
days.
detailed this time.
Yes, you did. You did. We need to communicate on which weeks we're both taking hard blocks and which weeks we're taking easy blocks.
Yeah, I just
Uh,
wanted a more detailed one in this row because
oh yeah.
the past few that I've done have been fairly simple.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to throw a good one up in the mix.
Well, the nice thing about the fact that this is on point means that it won't look like it's right next to each other.
Yeah.
It won't look at all like it's right next to each other.
But I didn't want all of my simple ones to have like a design going,
Yeah.
across
Right down the
the
line,
quilt like
yeah.
that. But, I haven't put on my last 2 or 3 rows that I
Oh,
had.
okay.
This will be the third row, actually.
I I've got everything together except obviously putting this last row together, and it can wait until I have time. Um, Everybody's talking about wearing pajamas. Cynthia wears on most days. She showers and puts fresh pajamas on for the day. And then Andrea comes to the door in her jammies now that she's old because she doesn't care what people think anymore. You're not too old. You're not too old. Um, Zaza says that she has day jammies if she's not leaving the house and night jammies. And then Cynthia says if she leaves the house, she puts real clothes on, but she gets home, the shoes come off and the pajamas come on.
Yeah, if I didn't have this live, when I got home, I ate, I took my shower. I would not have put clothes on. I would have put a moo on. That's what I walk around the house in.
And Laura
It's
says
just more comfortable.
yeah, Laura says she got behind in the chat because her dad needed help. No worries at all, Laura. No worries at all. Um, so this is what I wear around the house most of the time. Is I wear a Croc style shoe, the plastic shoe that, it doesn't do a whole lot for you, but it does enough that my foot isn't completely flat on the floor, which helps with my posture and helps how I feel walking around the apartment. Um, it is really, really weird. There's a friend that I go to their house and they're a no shoes house. So you take your shoes off at the door and I'm walking around in like socks or barefoot. And it is the weirdest feeling, guys. I'm not used to doing that anymore. Let's see. Judy says that all she has left of her t-shirt quilt is to do the binding, and that'll be done tomorrow. Fantastic. And she also says if she's not going out, she'll stay in jammies too, so comfortable and don't need to go out. Yeah. Rita says she can't wear any shoes that cover my toes. These are slip on and slip off. I can't do the thong shoes, the ones that have like the prong
They go in between your toes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do those. So that's, in this cold environment too, I can also put socks on with these, and that will get me in and out to get to and from the car should I need to do that too. Cynthia says she loves moo-moos. Her neighbor teases her when she wears one. Zaza wears sheepskin slippers, warm in winter and cool in summer. Nah, I can't do that. That's too much. Like so you know how they say that dogs cool themselves with like panting and their paw pads? I cool and heat my body with my feet and the palms of my hands. And I don't know why, but I've always been that way. So like I kick my feet out in the middle of the night if the covers are too warm. I can't wear socks all the way around the house because I will burn up in socks. My husband is a sock person. He is always in socks. But I can't do it. I can't.
I don't even wear socks in the middle of the winter.
I don't usually
I
either.
can't do it.
I don't either. Andrea's either barefoot or in Crocs. She even has Croc flip-flops. No, I don't have those. I love it. Judy says that her daughter and granddaughter will call and ask if she's decent, and they're on their way over. My clue to put clothes on because they're bringing someone with them. Oh, that's precious. That's what my parents told us when we moved close to my parents is make sure you call before you come over.
Yeah. I'm the same. I tell my kids the same thing. I'm like, you better call me before you come over because first off, I'm at home. I am in my moo and if you're gonna bring somebody to my house, even like with my daughters and their respective others, I'm like, you better let me know because I don't want them coming in my house and me, being not completely dressed.
Yeah. Rita says that she can't wear socks unless she cuts the toe part off. Laura wears slippers or Birkenstocks around the house. Zaza says they're like Crocs, so not fully enclosed. She's the same if she's too hot barefoot. She hates wearing socks. Pam says she wears socks even in the summer. She's always cold. Ollie eats ice cream or Freezy Pops. You sound like my husband. He does the same thing. Andrea says that their floors are ceramic tile and they are very cold. She loves it in the summer. Yes, that would be absolutely what I would love about it. But yeah, if I put my feet on carpet, I'm going to warm up the carpet where I'm standing, and it's going to in turn warm me up. These plastic shoes, these plastic Crocs, for some reason don't do that as much. I mean, they warm up, I mean, there's a difference between ice cold and, room temperature, but they don't overheat, which is really nice. So, oh, Rita says socks have one purpose: making coats for little dogs. Andrea says she loves Birkenstocks because they have a lot of toe room. Yeah, these Crocs do too. Judy says
See, I can't wear Crocs. They hurt. They cause my plantar fasciitis
oh
to
yeah,
kind of go crazy.
oh
So I
yeah.
can't wear them.
I
But
mean,
I can wear these little bitty thin slippers that I wear. I walk in the house, take my shoes off, slippers goes on
yeah.
immediately.
Judy says she loves wearing her socks. If her feet get cold, she never warms up. Yes, that's the same for me. As long as my feet are warm and protected, I am golden. Like, if my feet get cold, then the rest of me starts to freeze. So my feet are literally the center
Mhm.
of how I stay warm. Just how my body processes it, I guess. Cynthia says that she has to loosen the toe area of her socks, can't stand the pressure of tight socks on her toes, but she has to wear socks or her toes freeze. Yes, I understand that too. Laura says, Andrea, we have tile floors too and just can't do barefoot. Oh. Cynthia says ice cream is the best in the winter, Ollie. Zaza says Birkenstocks are great. They have cork soles. I don't like anything synthetic on my feet. Yeah, I mean, I did not have Crocs until, I mean, they're not name brand, guys. I mean, I'm not going to spend, no offense to anybody who spends this or has the ability to spend this, but I'm not spending $50+ on a pair of shoes for me to let my dog pick them up for me all the time. Oh, Judy says that she wears her socks with her flip flops. Her husband laughs at her because he says she has hammer toes. Oh gosh, he should stop picking on you. People who pick on others like that deserve to get some too. Rayanne says, "Does anyone have those socks that have the toes sewn on them?" Oh, I couldn't do those. Oh gosh, I don't
I
have any of
used to have a
those.
pair of those.
Those
I
feel
can
so
remember when I was
weird.
like in junior high, that was like the thing to wear,
Those are
and they were
crazy.
rainbow color.
Uh huh.
Each toe was a
Yes.
different color.
Chloe says she doesn't like Crocs either, but she needs to get some Birkenstocks. Laura says that she loves her Birkenstocks. They offer so much support. Yeah, I can't afford, for just wearing around the house all the time. I've got 2 or 3 pairs of white ones. I've got this pair of black ones. I've got a tie-dye color set. I've got a purple set. The purple really has no support whatsoever in them. So these have a little bit better support. So they're my go-to. Um, let's see. Rita says she does fine until the titanium battery in her side by her rib cage gets cold. Then at the end, takes her forever to warm up. I can understand that. Um, let's see. Bunions and cows. Okay, yeah. A lot of these options. Zaza says, Rayanne, my daughter used to wear those socks with individual toes. Yeah.
Yes.
Those always made me cringe. I don't know why. Mary says that she
But
wore
they were
Crocs all the time.
so fun to wear. They were
Oh,
so
speak
fun to wear.
speak for yourself. They just felt creepy weird for me.
You could wear sandals with them.
Oh. Oh, Mary says she wore Crocs all the time. Then she slid in the wet grass, taking out the trash, and broke her ankle. She now has a pin and 3 screws in her ankle. Scared to death of Crocs now. So, okay, so I don't wear these out if there's going to be any water anywhere. Like, that is just no. Like, if I'm going to the pool or something and I want to take them off really well, or off, and don't want my shoes to have water in them, I'll wear them to the pool. Oh, fantastic. Yes, yours is a lot more detailed than mine. I
Yeah,
love
I wish I
it.
had a lighter color for these blocks here, but
Yeah, it's
it is what it
fantastic.
is.
You did such a good job. Yay.
It is what it
Yay,
is.
yay. Sandy used
It
to
don't
love
really
earth
measure
shoes.
the what it's supposed to, but hey, I'll make it
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know how many of mine I've had to make work? And this one doesn't either. So I'm gonna have to make it work too. So yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're in good comfort. You're in good company with that.
It worked. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations! That's a fantastic block.
Thank you. Yours looks great. I
Yeah,
love yours.
it's super
Yours has a
simple.
different shade of red than what I see. Mine are like the deep, deep reds.
Uh huh.
I don't have the light reds.
This is what
I
came in
don't
the
know why.
kit with it for me. So
Oh yeah, you did get
it,
a kit.
yeah. So I mean, it might look. Oh, it's gonna look a little bit more poppy than the
Yeah.
blocks that are up here, but it'll be all right. It'll make it'll make the quilt still.
Hey, that's all we're trying to do is get the quilt to come together.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So
So
we get to
it
do
looks
that.
like it took me about an hour to do this,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. That's not too bad at all because you were starting right at 6 when we got started.
Yeah.
Pam says that yours are Dr. Pepper red.
Yeah, it is. I didn't think about that.
Dr. Pepper bottle for comparison.
Here you go. Hold that up.
Yep, Dr. Pepper red. You got it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so guys, um, the retreat is this weekend. If you haven't already signed up, are you going to come join in, Cathy, in the retreat, or
I
do
am
you want
going
to?
to this weekend.
Uh huh.
Okay, I'm going to try,
Yay.
but I'm not going to guarantee
Okay.
because I may have my grandbabies this weekend because I haven't been able to see them,
Oh yeah.
uh, for 3 weeks now. Well, I've seen them, but I haven't been able to keep them but I did have I saw my grandson last night and I saw my granddaughter too. And I bent down in the car because my granddaughter was asleep in the car.
Uh huh.
And I bent down and I started spinning. So
Ooh,
I don't
not
know.
good. Not
I want to
good.
have them, but if I have them, I'm going to want to, bend down and get on the floor with them and stuff. And I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to try. They may have
Adrian.
to pick me up off the floor, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, don't be bending over too much more than you need to be. Not with the woo woos going on.
Oh,
No, Rita,
Rita,
I haven't.
you
She
see what
said,
she says?
yeah, she she got a king size quilt all together and realized all the blocks in the middle of the quilt were inside out because she was watching chat while sewing them.
Oh, goodness.
At that point, that's when it's a design element. I would not. I don't know if
Sometimes.
I would rent. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to rip it all out or not. It depends on how important that fabric is.
Yeah.
Oh, so I will send the emails out tomorrow evening after my live. Tomorrow night's live is a pop up live for temperature rings. It does not matter if you are not doing temperature rings. If you want to come hang out, you are more than welcome to come hang out. If you have not signed up for the retreat yet and you've missed the link, it is in the live chat early on tonight. But I will also have the retreat link pinned to tomorrow night's live. So your last chance to sign up for it is tomorrow night during the live. And I don't know how long the live is going to be tomorrow night, but it goes live at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that is 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. So if you guys want to come hang out, you are more than welcome to come hang out in the chat. And you can absolutely do the retreat link. Please, guys, if you've not hit the thumbs up or you have not subscribed, please hit the thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you are happy to be here. Please also go visit Cathy's channel as well. Her link is in the description box below. She is Cathy from My Hobby Home. And go watch her video. She's got some really good content. She really, really does.
And
So,
I'm going to say this real quick. Normally, I have a video out every day. I haven't this past week, and I had some people kind of concerned. I'm good. I'm just kind of slowing down, backing off a little bit to get the rest that I need, and so I can, as I call it, the woo woos. I have vertigo, and I've been busy a lot lately, and I'm trying to give my body time to reset, get that all straightened out. And like I said, I'm on my third week of it, but I think I'm getting there. I mean, I think I'm there. But yeah, so normally next week I may be back to my videos every day, but if I don't, I may be changing how I release videos. When I first started, I did them every other day, and I may get back to that, but I may actually set where I have certain days of the week that I release videos. I hadn't decided yet. It's just all up in the air right now. It's just, I got to see how everything goes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's all we can do. We're human.
Yeah.
We're not playing that we're not human. We are superheroes because we use power tools with thread. But beyond that, we are human and we are allowed to be human. with
Yeah.
all the with all the challenges that humanity provides.
Yes. Definitely challenges this past 3 weeks.
Well, if you guys miss us for this, please watch the replay. Give YouTube some feedback, letting them know that you guys like this content, so that we can keep putting that out here. We will be back 1 week from today on Thursday, the 27th of February. So the next to last day of February is going to be our next block, and I should have the next row done. Put up on the quilt, so you guys
I
can see
probably
how
won't.
that's going. That's okay. That is okay. We are all. That is not a race. It is not a race.
No, it is not.
So, thank you guys for being here. We greatly appreciate it. And again, many, many thanks to Cathy from My Hobby Home for being here with us tonight. And you all have a good evening. I will see a lot of you